Hello, Morning Rush regulars. Welcome to Tomorrow's Show Today. And thank God tomorrow is Thank God It's Friday. Hooray. This is Jonathon Rusher, Skelly Nash.
You usually say, so happy it's Thursday. You haven't added that.
S-H-I-T, so happy it's Thursday, because tomorrow is Football Friday. Could be a Football Thursday for you tonight. I don't know who you're watching in high schools, but nonetheless, we're getting ready for the big game. We're going to be talking to Perry Orth tomorrow about 8:20.
Yeah, he's a former Gamecock quarterback and got some insights on not only the last game, what happened with Florida, what happened with the SEC officiating crew, but also how do you beat Tennessee? What should it look like? I think you're going to like the results of that.
And, of course, we'll be talking to one of our coworkers, Lawton Swan from Sports Radio 1400. He does the show that shakes the Southland. I've never understood exactly, is that a Clemson reference to something previous? Or
don't they say we're the band that shakes the Southland?
Oh, I think that's
like
right,
that? So
yeah.
he's the show that shakes the Southland?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a Clemson fan. I don't know.
We're the mighty sound of the Southeast.
That's right.
Yeah, so there. Okay. Anyway, so we're talking to him about 8:10 if you're a Tiger fan. And let's see. Also tomorrow, thank God it's Friday. We got a big concert announcement coming up at 7:15 in the morning.
And then we're going to do a contest at 7:30.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I don't know what time it is. It's about almost 10 o'clock right now. So I will come up.
He looks at his watch and says, "I don't know what time it is."
Yeah, I didn't know what time it was, so I looked at my watch.
Oh, okay.
and I'm saying now I'm going to have to go ahead and do a contest right now. I'll put that up on the Morning Rush blog. The answer will be there within the next hour or so.
Okay.
So you'll have an opportunity to already know the answer to win the concert tickets at 7:30 tomorrow morning.
All right. Oh, I forgot to show off this. I've been meaning to show this off in the past several video podcasts. Bill Shanahan is very proud of the $38 he spent on the trophy for the bull peanut eating contest. Can you get the description there?
She's a beauty.
It doesn't have my name on it, which is a little disappointing. I know that this was made before the competition, but how could they think I wasn't going to win it? That's what I'm asking.
You didn't think you were going to win it.
Yeah,
You told us you thought you came in fourth.
I did. That was a humble brag, as Kelly would say. When they went to announce the fourth place, I went ahead and stood up because I figured it was me, right? I could win the crowd over to my side then if I came in third or second. But then it ended up, I won it. So it's all mine.
And the words, stuff it, Tyler Ryan, suddenly came to mind. Tyler Ryan is looking for some sort of rematch against
Very
you.
upset. He wanted to do a pizza eating contest last Friday morning, the last Friday of the fair, at 7:30 in the morning at Spaghetti Eddie's. Guess what I'm doing at 7:30 in the morning? This show. He wanted me to take the show on the road, go down to the fair and do a pizza eating contest because he wanted to have a chance to redeem himself.
Was there a charity involved or anything? Or
No. It was just, we're doing this for Tyler.
Did he also ask you to pay for the pizza that you'd be eating for
I
Tyler's pizza as
He
well?
would have stuck me with the check.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would have happened as well.
Would have been a great deal for Tyler. Didn't come to fruition.
Hey, are we doing the rant and rave tomorrow morning?
Absolutely, 6:15. Tell us what's been on your mind, what's bothering you, or you got a birthday, you got to go Cox, you got to go Tigers. Could the Tigers win this week and then drop out of the top four? It just seems like I actually feel bad for my Clemson fans.
I got a prediction for this because a lot of the Clemson fans were asking, or a couple of them asked me on a Twitter conversation, I guess, how bad do we have to beat our opponent so that we don't drop? I think that Dabo's going to put the hammer down tomorrow. I think they're probably going to beat, I don't even know, who are they playing
Boston
again?
College night game at Death Valley.
Yes. I think they're probably going to beat them. I'm going to say 103-3. That's my prediction.
They might hold on to that fourth position with that kind of win. We got haunted houses. I've told you about our friend has a haunted house here in West Columbia, which is to me it's the most ingenious thing I've ever heard of. It's an escape room where they recreate like a movie set. So like the one that one of my friends went through is a Freddy, right? Was that Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that? Freddy is trying to get into the room. If you can't figure out a way to escape the room within 30 minutes, Freddy gets in and you die.
Wow.
It's a crazy escape room / haunted house scenario. But this just popped up on our radar. The scariest haunted house in the world happens to be in Tennessee.
And it's got a guarantee on it. Guaranteed to be the scariest in the world.
Well, I don't know if you can go that far, but here's the deal. If you survive the haunted house, meaning you went through the whole thing, you get $20,000. He's been open for years. 0 people have gotten the $20,000. Nobody has survived this haunted house. Now, it's also a lot of work to get into the thing. What do you have to do? You got to sign a 40-page waiver, complete a physical.
Yes.
Pass a drug test, prove that you have medical insurance, and pass a background check. And then if you get all that done, then you have to watch a 2-hour video montage of people quitting the thing. And then, and only then, are you allowed to pay your admission. Your admission is a bag of dog food. Mm-hmm. Because this guy built this haunted house in his backyard and he likes to take care of his dogs.
Yeah, it's almost like that movie, Cinderella Man, when Braddock was his name, wanted to fight Max Baer. Maddock was played by Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Max Baer was the champion at the time. The grandfather of Max Baer, who later was celebrated on the Beverly Hillbillies, made him watch the film of the last competition Max Baer had, because the guy literally hit the dude so hard it dislodged his head from his spinal cord. So you had to watch it to make sure you know what you're up against here. Mm-hmm. That's what this guy's done. He tells you what you're up against.
Yeah.
And people still stand in line for an opportunity to try to make it all the way through for the $20,000.
And none of them do it. So we have, maybe, I don't know if we're going to get to it tomorrow, but it'd be fun to just find out, like, what are your favorite haunted houses? Where do you like to go? Do you like to be scared? I don't like to be scared. Like, if I go to a haunted house, I'll go to, like, the goofy
I didn't even go
house.
through the Morgue Mansion at the State Fair. I didn't even go through that. That's not my thing. I don't want to try to be scared to death. So I don't. But obviously they're very popular. So children of the cornfields or whatever you're doing out there, we want to know about that tomorrow. But well, we'll have to.
I don't know if we can get it in or not. We also have this video of a guy named Kirill Terashin. He's 23 years old, lives in Russia. He's been trying to make it as a bodybuilder. That hasn't been going so well. His only claim to fame as a bodybuilder, because his body is completely non-impressive, except for he has 24-inch arms.
His biceps.
Now, you may say to yourself, well, how big is 24-inch biceps? I'll tell you this. At his peak, the biggest his arms ever got, Arnold Schwarzenegger had 22-inch arms.
This guy's 24-inch. When you see his arms, he looks like a weird version of Popeye. Remember, Popeye had the big forearms. And if you ever saw him pull his shirt up, he had skinny little arms. That's the kind of picture you're thinking in your mind right now. This dude's got incredible, massive biceps, and then otherwise he's built like me, just skinny. He's nothing.
So he has injected into his arm something called synthol, which is just makes your arms bigger, or makes whatever muscle you inject it into bigger. It's banned in America and most of the world. It causes embolisms, nerve damage, infections, all kinds of problems. Mm. He's tried it, and then he went on stage and he just stood there like this, and nobody was excited. Nobody did get a huge following. He's like a reality star in Russia now. So he came up with the other idea. I like fighting. I'm going to be an MMA fighter. So he's been training for a couple of months to be an MMA fighter, and they picked, because they knew they were going to be on TV.
Right.
Even though we're going to do it at like a local gym, this is going to be a television thing for most of Russia to watch. We got to make sure we get him an opponent who kind of looks like a fighter, but really doesn't know what he's doing.
Gotcha.
So they got a guy, like 48-year-old Oleg Mongol, I think is how you say his name. He's an actor. He's never fought a day in his life. But he told them, I do enjoy watching MMA fights. I'll give it a shot. There was no training for this fight. This is going to be an easy win for Popeye. And yet Popeye has tapped out 3 minutes into the first round. We have the video of that. It's just absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, see, and this is why I stick to these kind of competitions. Peanut eating competition. That's what I'm about. The MMA thing, I'd make it for 12 seconds in an MMA fight.
But you don't have any interest in being in an MMA fight.
No.
Nor do I. I don't understand people who want to be in an MMA fight.
Not unless it's a $38 Bull Peanut trophy up for grabs provided by Bullfish Baseball. Thank you so much for going with the big bucks, Bill Shanahan.
He came through. All right, well, those are a couple of the stories that we have. We also mentioned, as we said, we're going to have the Football Friday. We're
Yep.
going to have our contest at 7:30. We got the contest or the concert announcement at 7:15. We got the Rant and Rave Friday starting at 6:15, so you can do your birthdays and your Go Gamecocks and your Go Tigers, or We Hate the SEC officials, or whatever else it is you want to get on the radio tomorrow morning.
Now, as always, you can reach out to us at 978-WCOS, 978-9267. You can always reach out here on Facebook or Twitter or wherever you're watching, and we look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning. Thank God it's Friday on the Morning Rush.